Hey, good morning everyone. So today we are working on a Pioneer SX-780 in not the best shape, still definitely worth saving and enjoying. My belief and understanding here is that one of the Darlington power packs is dead, this one. So I would swap out two. Unfortunately, I could only afford one right now. Let's go from here, and this should be pretty much a drop-in replacement. Right now we're not coming out of protection, and we are not producing any sound, obviously, because we're stuck in protection. With this power pack removed, with some jumper resistors, the protection circuit clicks out. So let's swap this out real quick. I just checked voltages, and yeah, it's definitely dead. So we have a fresh one here of, who knows where it was made. Obviously it must be China. Let's bend the pins, solder it in, and give this a try. This should hopefully just be a drop-in thing. One important thing as well to check are the, let's see if I can focus in here. Where are they? They're like right in front of me. Oh yeah, of course. So these connections here, they look good for the power supply transistors. You might just want to give them a reflow real quick. I'm probably going to do that as well, and check some capacitors in the power supply. Probably will replace the main, not the main tank caps, but the capacitors that are connected with these I'll probably replace. So yeah, let's go from here. All right, so this is still the old power pack. We've removed the solder from the pads very gently with quite a lot of solder wick, and now it's time to clean these up because we have a lot of the factory rosin left over. All right, we've cleaned the pads off, screws removed, so this should just lift right out as it did. So we're going to clean off this old thermal compound that's dried out, and bend our pins on our new Darlington to match the original configuration, of course, new thermal paste, and let's go from there. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to hold the camera and apply the paste, so we're going to apply the paste and come back. All right, this is what our new power pack looks like with the pins bent up and towards the label. Thermal compound applied to the back, probably added a little bit too much, but I believe that will spread out correctly as we apply pressure. Yeah, so let's go from here and install it. I'm gonna need two hands for this, so I will come back. All right, we have our power pack installed. Let's run our dim bulb test. I'm gonna take this off the Variac, which is of course not powered on, it's just what I was using previously to test some voltages. Make sure our cable doesn't hit our hot iron, of course. So we're using a 60-watt bulb. Let's give this a try. And I don't mean to be so casual about it. We're pretty certain that this is going to be okay. Oh, it would help if our DVT was plugged in. All right, with the dim bulb tester actually plugged in, let's give this a try. And we're clicking out of protection. Great. Let's check our DC offset and go from here. I'm not quite sure why we're drawing so much current though. It's a little concerning. I'm gonna have to check into that. All right, quick fast forward to this very dirty SX-780. It's had a rough life. So I had to do a quick deoxit of all the controls, or not deoxit, fader fluid rather, F5. When we power on, we have sound, but we have a very distinct buzz. Probably hear that. It's in both channels. So I believe it's going to be power supply related. I gotta hook the scope up and do some checking and figure out where that buzz is coming from. Probably going to be those two big power supply caps, but I can only hope it's that easy. Alright, this is why you always double check your pots and switches. It's just a matter of dirty contact. Let's see if we can get some FM coming in. Sounds pretty good. Alright, we are back in business here. Let's try some FM. That's off kilter there. Let's turn FM meeting off. Ooh, we were very quiet there. Oh! Okay, we're coming back to life here slowly. Let's get a proper antenna attached.
Rolling anxiety.
Alright, doesn't sound so bad. Single swing is a little bit stiff. Tunes in stereo quite nicely. I'll let this warm up for a while. Check the DC offset again, and we'll go from there.
Anytime you like, let's drive to the countryside, leave behind some green-eyed light, so no one gets worried, no. So no one gets worried, no.
Cool. 3 foxes.
Sean, don't get careless. I'm sure
Gotta turn this
it'll
up.
be fine. I love you, oh brother of mine.
Neat. Just a power pack.
If you want to, but it's easier on your wallet to get $12.50 a month. We have the wireless earbuds and the